So we will take one question on sine rule. Last time we learned what sine rule is. So the question is from exercise 3.2, and it is the third question. The question says that in triangle ABC, angle A is 45 degrees, angle B is given as 60 degrees, and you have to find the ratio of its sides. So ratio of the sides of the triangle. ठीक है, ये निकालना है. Fine. So दो एंगल दिए हुए, ठीक है. अच्छा. So if two angles are given to you in a triangle, we know that sum of all angles is 180 degrees. So I can say angle A plus angle B plus angle C is 180 degrees for any triangle. Okay. Now angle A and B are given to you as 45 and 60. So I can find the value of angle C. ठीक है. So angle C कितना आता है? Angle C comes out to be 180 minus of 45 plus 60. That is equal to 180 minus 105. So angle C is equal to 75 degrees. Okay. Now we have the value of angle AB and C. Okay, in triangle ABC. Okay. And the question is asking you to find the ratio of the sides of the triangle. So ratio of the sides of the triangle मतलब क्या? हमें A is to B is to C निकालना है. ठीक है, ratio of the sides. Now, what is sine rule? Sine rule, what does sine rule tell us? According to the sine rule, we know that small a upon sine of capital A is equal to small b upon sine of capital B, which is also equal to small c upon sine of capital C. This is the sine rule, okay? So by the sine rule, I can say that the ratio of the sides of the triangle ABC, that is A is to B is to C, they are equal to sine of capital A is to sine of capital B is to sine of capital C. ठीक है? All right. Now that I have found out angle C, I know all the angles sine, so I can find out sine A, sine B, and sine C, right? So what is sine A? Sine A is equal to sine of 45 degrees because angle A is 45 degrees. That is equal to 1 by root 2. Yes? Okay. Sine B is equal to sine 60 degrees. That is equal to root 3 by 2. Okay. And what is sine C? Sine C is equal to sine of 75 degrees. Now we don't know 75 degrees का value कितना है. Sine 75 नहीं पता है. Okay. Standard angles में 30, 45, 60, 0 and 90 आता है. ठीक है. So what I will do is I'll split the angle 75 into two terms. Okay. I'll write this as sine of 30 plus 45. The reason being, I know the sine, cosine, and tangent values for these angles 30 and 45, both of them. They are standard values in the table. And I also know that this is of the form sine of A plus B. So if you all recall this from the 11th standard that you all have studied, sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. This is the standard formula for sine of A plus B. Okay. So I'm going to use this formula to find out the value of sine 75. That is sine 30 cos 45 plus cos 30 sine 45. Okay. Now I know all the values here. Okay. Sine 30 is equal to half. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. And sine 45 is also 1 by root 2. So you see that I have found out the value of sine 45. I'm sorry, sine 75. Okay. That is equal to root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. Okay. So I have the values of sine 75, sine 60 and sine 45. Okay. So I can say that A is to B is to C, the ratios of the sides of the triangle ABC are sine A is to sine B is to sine C. What was sine A? Sine A was sine 45, 1 by root 2. Sine B was sine 60, root 3 by 2. And sine 75 we just found out, root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. Okay. Now this is the answer. But what I'll do is, I will, this doesn't look very good, you know. So I'm going to take the common LCM, okay, and I'm going to just simplify the answer, okay. So I'll take the common LCM here. So I'll multiply 2 for the first term. I'll multiply root 2 to the second term, and I'll keep the third term as it is, okay. So you see now I have a common LCM here. So now I can finally say that ratios of A is to B is to C are 2 is to root 6 is to root 3 plus 1. So root 2 into root 3 is basically what? Root 6. Okay. So I've written root 6 here. Okay. So these are the ratios of the sides of the triangle ABC. Okay. Okay. So we will look at one more question for sine rule. So the next question is, we have to prove that in triangle ABC, sine of B minus C by 2 is equal to B minus C divided by A into cos A by 2. So this is what we have to prove. All right. So I will first of all write the sine rule. We will use the sine rule. Okay. We'll take the help of sine rule to prove these two equations. Okay. So again, by sine rule, small a upon sine of capital A is equal to small b upon sine of capital B, that is equal to small c upon sine of capital C. Okay. And let me assume this ratio to be equal to k. Okay. K is just a constant. All right. Okay. So I was talking about the second sum, and the sum says that we have to prove that in a triangle ABC, sine of B minus C by 2 is equal to B minus C upon A into cos of A by 2. Okay. So to start the solution, I will I'm going to use the sine rule. Okay. So according to the sine rule, we know that small a upon sine A is equal to small b upon sine C, that is equal to small c upon sine C. And I'm assuming that ratio of a upon sine A, b upon sine B, and c upon sine C to be equal to k. All right. I'm assuming that to be equal to k. Okay. So I can say that small a is equal to k times sine A. Yes. Okay. I can also write b is equal to k times sine B, and small c is equal to k times sine of angle C. Okay. Now let me start with the right hand side. Okay. I'm going to start with the RHS, and I'll prove the RHS is equal to LHS. So the right hand side expression is B minus C upon A multiplied by cos of angle A by 2. Okay. So I'm going to substitute small b, small c, and small a as k sine A, k sine B, and k sine C that we saw. Okay. So I'll write small b as k sine B. This will be k sine C, and small a will become k sine A. Okay. And this is, I'm going to keep this as it is for now. Okay. So K gets cancelled out from the numerator and the denominator. Okay. So I have sine B minus sine C in the numerator divided by sine A multiplied by cos of A by 2. Okay. Now, if you recall, this is one more formula that you learned in the 11th standard, sine B minus sine C. You have a standard formula for that. That is equal to 2 cos B plus C by 2 into sine B minus C by 2. Okay. And I'm going to use the half angle formula in the denominator. So sine A, I can write it as 2 sine A by 2 into cos of A by 2. Okay. And this entire thing is multiplied by cos A by 2. All right. So I have used two formulas here in the numerator and the denominator. In the numerator, I've used the formula for sine B minus sine C, that is 2 cos B plus C by 2 into sine B minus C by 2. And in the denominator, I've used the half angle formula for sine A. So if you look closely, some of the terms can be cancelled out in this expression itself. Cos of A by 2 gets cancelled from the numerator and the denominator. I can also cancel 2 from the numerator and denominator. Okay, so that is also cancelled. So I only have 3 terms left: cos of B plus C by 2, sine of B minus C by 2 divided by sine of A by 2. Okay, so let's see what we have now. So we have the right hand side as cos of B plus C by 2 into sine of B minus C by 2 divided by sine A by 2. Okay. Now we know that in any triangle, the sum of the angles of the triangle is equal to 180 degrees, or I can write it as pi radians. Okay. So can I write B plus C as pi minus A? Yes. So B plus C by 2 is equal to pi by 2 minus A by 2. Okay. Now I'm going to use this in my equation now. I'm going to substitute B plus C by 2 as pi by 2 minus A by 2. So in the numerator, I have cos of B plus C by 2. This will become cos of pi by 2 minus A by 2. Okay. And I have just substituted B plus C by 2 as pi by 2 minus A by 2 multiplied by sine of P minus C by 2 divided by sine A by 2. Now cos of pi by 2 minus theta, if you all again recollect, is equal to sine theta. Okay. This is what you had again studied earlier, right? Yes. So cos of pi by 2 minus A by 2 can be written as sine of A by 2. All right. And the other term will remain as it is, sine of B minus C by 2 divided by sine A by 2. So you see that again sine A by 2 can be cancelled out from the numerator and denominator. Okay. So what you're left with is sine of B minus C by 2. So your right hand side is equal to sine of B minus C by 2. And that is what you had to prove in the very first place. So that is equal to left hand side. So you have hence proved. We are now going to study and see what cosine rule is. Okay. You all have already learned sine rule. in the last lecture. I'm going to tell you now what is cosine rule. So let us see first what is the rule. According to the cosine rule, in any triangle ABC, okay. So I have a triangle here, and the triangle is A, B, and C. Okay. These are angles ABC, and like we had discussed in the last class, the side opposite to the angle A is denoted by small a. The side opposite to angle B is denoted by small b, and the third side will be small c. Okay. So you have triangle ABC with sides small a, small b, and small c. According to the cosine rule, in any triangle ABC, there are three things. First is a square is always equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc into cos a. The second is b square is equal to a square plus c square minus 2ac into cos b. And if you can understand the pattern here, looking at the pattern, I will say c square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab multiplied by cos of c, angle c. Okay? This is what the cosine rule tells you. Okay, this is according to the cosine rule. All right. So many a times this cosine rule is also written in another form. All right, the rule is not going to change, just that the way of writing might change. I can have my first expression written in terms of cos a, that is equal to b square plus c square minus a square divided by 2bc. I have just rearranged the terms. ठीक है, कुछ अलग नहीं लिखा है. जो फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन यहाँ पे लिखा है ना मैंने ऊपर, उसी को मैं रीअरेंज करके ये सेकेंड एक्सप्रेशन लिखा है नीचे. समटाइम्स यू कैन ऑल्सो यूज इट इन दिस फॉर्म. कभी कभी अगर आपको cos a को कोई क्वेश्चन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है तो आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. ओके, एंड आई कैन सिमिलरली राइट द सेम फॉर द अदर टू. सो आई कैन हैव cos b as a square plus c square minus b square divided by 2ac. Okay. Yes. So cos c is equal to a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab. Okay. So that is the cosine rule. These are the ways that you can express it in cosine rule. Okay. So just understand that every time that we talk about the sine rule or cosine rule, when we say that we are specifying this rule for triangle ABC, you have to understand that we will be using the standard notations that we did earlier in sine rule also. So small a will always be the length of the side that is opposite to the angle capital A. Similarly for small b and small c. So the sixth question, we will see that now. So in the sixth question, it says that in triangle ABC, we have to prove that a cube sine of b minus c plus b cube sine of c minus a plus c cube sine of a minus b is equal to 0. Okay, हमें ये prove करना है. So obviously I'll start with the left hand side. ठीक है. Before that, let me again write the sine rule. Okay, for the solution, let me state the sine rule. So by sine rule, small a upon sine of capital A is equal to small b upon sine of capital B. That is also equal to small c upon sine of angle C. Okay, and like we did in the last question, I will assume the ratio to be equal to k. K is some constant. Okay. So by this I can say small a is equal to k times sine A, small b is k times sine B, and small c is equal to k times sin c. ठीक है. Okay, so I'll take the left hand side now. All right, so this is my left hand side. A cube sin b minus c plus b cube sin c minus a plus c cube sin of a minus b. Okay, all right, let me just put it here. This is my left hand side. Okay, so I'm going to do what? I'm going to expand the entire left hand side. Okay, so I will use the formula for sine of b minus c, sine of c minus a and sine of a minus b. Okay, so जिसको याद नहीं है उसके लिए मैं फॉर्मूला लिख लेता हूँ. Sine of a minus b is equal to sine a cos b minus cos a sin b. Okay, this is the formula for sine of a minus b. So I am going to use this formula and expand the left hand side. ठीक है. All right, so let's see what we get. It's going to be a long equation. Okay, long, many terms, बहुत सारे terms होंगे. So your LHS will become a cube multiplied by sine of b minus c will be written as sin b cos c minus cos b sin c. I'm going to use different colors so it is much easier for you to understand. Okay, this will be the first expansion. इसके बाद b cube multiplied by sine of c minus a को मैं expand करूंगा. So I have sin c into cos a minus cos c into sin a, and last but not the least I have c cube multiplied by sine of a minus b. So हमने अभी लिखा था, that is sin a cos b minus cos a into sin b. Okay, मैंने सिर्फ expand किया है. ठीक है, sin of a minus b के फॉर्म में. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute sin c. So if you look at these equations, I can write sin a is equal to small a upon k from these equations. I can write sin b as small b divided by k, and similarly I can write sin c as small c upon k. ठीक है. So now I'm going to substitute sin a, sin b and sin c with these values a upon k, b upon k and c upon k. ठीक है. Okay, so this was my last LHS expression, and इसमें sin b, sin c जहाँ पे भी है, sin a, ये सब जगह पे मैं substitutions डालने वाला हूँ. Okay, these places. So my LHS is equal to now a cube multiplied by b upon k into cos c. यहाँ पे sin b था हमारे पास, we had sin b cos c, so sin b का जगह पे small b upon k लिखा है, minus c upon k into cos b. So यहाँ पे हमारे पास टर्म्स क्या थे? We had sin b cos c minus cos b sin c. So मैंने sin b को small b upon k लिखा है and sin c को small c divided by k डाला है. Okay, so this is what we've got. Similarly, I'll do that for the other terms as well. So I have b cube multiplied by c upon k into cos a minus a upon k multiplied by cos c plus c cube multiplied by a upon k into cos b minus b upon k into cos of a. Okay, so जहां जहां पे भी sin a, sin b और sin c के टर्म्स थे वहां पे मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूशन डाल दिए. ठीक है. Okay, so let me take 1 by k common. जहाँ पे भी 1 by k है उसको मैं common ले लेता हूँ. Okay, so it will come out of the bracket 1 by k because 1 by k is present in every term, and now my expression becomes and I'll multiply a cube, b cube and c cube inside the bracket. So first term is a cube into b multiplied by cos c minus a cube c cos b plus b cube c cos a minus b cube a cos c plus c cube a cos b minus c cube b cos a. Okay, it is just that I have expanded the entire equation. I've opened the brackets, I've taken 1 by k common and बाकी सारे terms को multiply करके एक साथ में इकट्ठा लिखा है मैंने. Okay, all right, so this is my equation now. So 1 by k is outside and all the terms are inside the bracket. Okay, I am going to use the cosine rule over here. So the cosine, according to the cosine rule, we have cos a is equal to b square plus c square minus a square divided by 2bc. This is the cosine rule. Cos b is equal to a square plus c square minus b square upon 2ac, and cos c is equal to a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab. Okay, so I'm going to substitute cos a, cos b and cos c as these equations that I've written here according to the cosine rule. Okay, so this is all according to the cosine rule. Wherever you see cos c, cos b, cos a, everywhere I'm going to substitute the values of cos a, cos b and cos c. Okay, so my left hand side is equal to, so 1 by k वैसे ही common है. Okay, and we have a cube b multiplied by cos c. So cos c के जगह पे मैं a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab लिखूंगा यहाँ पे, and you had a cube c multiplied by cos b. So cos b can be written as a square cos b can be written as a square plus c square minus b square divided by 2ac. Okay, and the other terms are plus p cube c into p square plus c square minus a square upon 2bc. यहाँ पे cos a था, so cos a की जगह पे मैंने b square plus c square minus a square upon 2bc सब्स्टिट्यूट किया है, minus ab cube and a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab, and I have a c cube over here, c square plus a square minus b square upon 2ac minus bc cube multiplied by b square plus c square minus a square divided by 2bc. Okay, so as you see, I have substituted the value of cos a, cos b and cos c according to the cosine rule. and now I'm going to open all the brackets and expand all the terms. ठीक है, so यहाँ पे you see 2 is common everywhere, so denominator का जो 2 है वो मैं बाहर ले लूंगा with along with k, so 1/2k बाहर निकल जाएगा. ठीक है, because it is common to all the terms, so I have 1/2k. So after expanding, what you'll get is, these are the terms that you'll get. You get a to the power 4 plus a square b square minus a square c square minus a to the power 4 minus a square c square plus a square b square plus b to the power 4 plus b square c square minus a square b square minus a square b square minus b to the power 4 plus b square c square plus c to the power 4 plus a square c square minus b square c square. So you will get actually many terms here because I'm expanding every bracket. I'm opening up all the brackets. ठीक है, so बहुत सारे terms आएंगे यहाँ पे. ठीक है, but if you see closely, all the terms are going to get cancelled now. Last में a square c square आएगा last term. So इसको अगर closely देखोगे ना तो सारे terms end में cancel होने वाले हैं. And the entire thing, so if you want to see, I can show it to you. A to the power 4 and minus a to the power 4 is going to get cancelled. Similarly, you have minus c to the power 4 and plus c to the power 4 cancel हो जाएगा. वैसे ही minus b to the power 4 and plus b to the power 4 ये भी cancel हो जाएगा. And for all the other terms as well, they will also get cancelled out. Plus a square b square minus a square b square cancel हो गया. वापस यहाँ पे plus a square b square है, यहाँ पे minus a square b square है, वो भी cancel हो गया. Let me take a different color. Minus a square c square plus a square c square cancelled out. Minus a square c square again plus a square c square यहाँ पे भी cancel हो गया. So you're left with only 4 terms, वो भी सारे cancel हो जाएंगे. Plus b square c square 2 बार है और यहाँ पे minus b square c square 2 बार है. So you see all the terms are getting cancelled out. So in the end what do you have? You have 1/2k multiplied by 0, that is equal to 0. So that is all. That is what you had to prove in the RHS. So you have hence proved. So this question was actually a combination of the application of sine rule as well as cosine rule. Okay. There are some questions where you'll have to use both, and in some questions you might just get the answer by using the sine rule or the cosine rule independently. Let's look at the 10th question now. So you have to prove that a minus b the whole square is multiplied by cos square of c by 2 plus a plus b the whole square into sine square c by 2 is equal to c square. Okay, we have to prove this. Okay, so this is the question. I will start with the left hand side. So it is a minus b the whole square cos square c by 2 plus a plus b the whole square sine square c by 2. Okay, so let me just expand the terms here. Okay, so I'm going to expand the term here. I'll expand a minus b the whole square and a plus b the whole square. Okay, so it's a square plus b square minus 2ab multiplied by cos square c by 2, and let me use another color here. A square plus b square plus 2ab into sine square c by 2. Okay, just expand किया है मैंने यहाँ पे दोनों terms को. Alright, now so if you see closely here, यहाँ पे I have one term minus 2ab and I have another term over here plus 2ab. This term plus 2ab and over here I have minus 2ab. Okay, and I have cos square c by 2 and sin square c by 2 over here. I'm going to take this term outside. So I have a square plus b square multiplied by cos square c by 2 minus 2ab cos square c by 2. ठीक है, मैंने सिर्फ इस टर्म को साथ में बाहर लिया है, बाकी ए स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर ऐसे ही रखा है, प्लस ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर इंटू साइन स्क्वायर सी बाई 2 प्लस 2ab इंटू साइन स्क्वायर सी बाई 2. All right, so I have a square plus b square common. Okay, look at these two terms. ये दोनों टर्म में a square plus b square common है, so I'll take that outside and I have cos square c by 2 plus sin square c by 2 over here. And the next I'm going to take minus 2ab common from the other two terms. Okay, I have minus 2ab common, so I'm left with cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2. Okay, now obviously you all know this, sin square c by 2 plus cos square c by 2 is equal to 1 because sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So I'll have a square plus b square multiplied by 1. Okay, and I'm going to now use the formula for cos square theta minus sin square theta. This entire term will be equal to cos c. Cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2 is equal to cos c. So I'm going to substitute over here cos of c. So यहाँ पे I have a square plus b square minus 2ab cos c. Okay. Now, if you remember, according to the cosine rule, ठीक है, cosine rule क्या था? C square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos c. This was the cosine rule, ठीक है, ये हमने अभी देखा था. So what does the entire expression become? ये जो पूरा expression है यहाँ पे, जो left hand side है, LHS, this is equal to what? C square according to the cosine rule, using cosine rule. Okay, so that this is what you had to prove. यही तो है RHS जो prove करना था. So you have proved that LHS is equal to RHS. So we have used over here the basic formulas from the length standard, and we also applied the cosine rule in this question to get the answer.